Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, feeling the waves of anxiety push and pull at your soul, leaving you adrift in a sea of uncertainty. What if I told you that an ancient philosophy holds the key to anchoring yourself amidst life's storms? Drawing upon the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, who once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength," we delve into Stoicism, a timeless philosophy that offers profound insights into overcoming anxiety. In our fast-paced world where stress and worry often feel like constant companions, Stoic practices provide a path to tranquility and resilience. Imagine being able to navigate life's challenges with a calm, rational mindset, unshaken by external chaos. In this video, we'll explore essential Stoic principles like the dichotomy of control, acceptance of impermanence, and living in harmony with nature. We'll also discuss practical exercises such as negative visualization and journaling. These tools can transform how we perceive anxiety, offering clarity and empowerment. Are you ready to embark on this journey toward inner peace? Let's dive in and uncover how Stoicism can help us not just survive but thrive in today's world. Moving forward, let's unravel the modern-day enigma of anxiety, a condition that touches countless lives across the globe. In today's fast-paced society, anxiety has become as common as the air we breathe. From the stress of meeting deadlines to the pressure of social expectations, anxiety manifests in various forms, gripping us with an overwhelming sense of unease. It might appear as the racing heartbeat before a crucial presentation or the relentless worry about the future. According to recent studies, anxiety disorders affect millions every year, making it one of the most prevalent mental health challenges worldwide. But where does this anxiety stem from? Often, it's not the external situations, but the perceptions and fears within us that ignite this relentless fire. Here is where the ancient wisdom of Stoicism becomes a beacon of hope. Stoicism, a philosophy emerging from the streets of ancient Greece and Rome, presents timeless techniques to navigate the turbulent waters of anxiety. It's a philosophy that empowers individuals to focus on what they can control, rather than being ensnared by external uncertainties. Seneca, one of Stoicism's most revered philosophers, profoundly stated, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This reflects the notion that our minds, fertile grounds for doubts and fears, often amplify our troubles. Seneca's insight sets the stage for our journey into Stoic practices, providing a framework to shift our mindset from chaos to calm. By understanding that much of our anxiety is self-created, we can begin to dismantle its grip. Stoicism teaches that by aligning our thoughts and actions with nature and accepting the transient nature of life, we can reduce the emotional upheaval that anxiety often brings. This philosophical approach invites us to question and reframe our thoughts, viewing them through a lens of rationality and objectivity. As we delve deeper into Stoic practices throughout this video, you'll discover how these ancient teachings can be integrated into modern life to transform anxiety into resilience. Through practices like the dichotomy of control, negative visualization, and acceptance of impermanence, Stoicism not only provides avenues for managing anxiety, but also enhances our capacity for inner peace and contentment. Are we ready to embark on this transformative journey? As the next phase of our exploration comes into view, we'll uncover the Stoic principle of the dichotomy of control and how it can serve as a vital tool in overcoming anxiety. Now turning to the heart of our exploration, imagine a scenario where Jane, a dedicated professional, finds herself overwhelmed by anxiety. She's meticulously planned a presentation for weeks, yet on the day of delivery, a technical glitch causes everything to crash. Despite her best efforts, the technology is beyond her control and panic sets in. Here, Stoicism offers profound guidance through the dichotomy of control, an ancient principle rooted in the teachings of Epictetus. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, emphasized that the cornerstone of tranquility lies in distinguishing between what we can control and what we cannot. He famously advised, "Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens." This principle is essentially about redirecting our focus and energy towards internal responses rather than external circumstances. In Jane's case, while she cannot change the technical malfunction, she can control her reaction to it. By focusing on her composure and adaptability, she can navigate the situation with clarity and resolve. The dichotomy of control invites us to examine our own lives. What aspects can we influence? Are we attaching our peace to things outside our control? By applying this principle, we can significantly reduce the anxiety that stems from unforeseen challenges. Reflect on moments of distress in your own life. Was the situation truly out of your hands, or was it your reaction that amplified the stress? Consider the power in accepting that not everything will go according to plan and that we have the strength to manage our responses. This mindset not only curtails unnecessary worry, but also empowers us to embrace life's unpredictability with equanimity. By integrating this Stoic principle into daily life, we foster resilience, allowing us to face each day with a serene and grounded perspective. As we continue our journey into Stoic practices, let us hold the wisdom of Epictetus close, using it as a guiding light to transform anxiety into a calm, focused presence. With this foundation, we are better equipped to explore further Stoic strategies that enhance our mental fortitude and serenity. As the next challenge unfolds in our exploration of Stoic practices, consider the story of David, a seasoned traveler preparing for a long-awaited vacation. Despite his anticipation, David took the time to engage in negative visualization, a practice deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. He imagined not finding his luggage at the airport, experiencing flight delays, or even losing his travel documents. By envisioning these worst-case scenarios, David wasn't succumbing to pessimism. Rather, he was equipping himself mentally for potential hurdles. This practice, eloquently discussed in Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, serves to transform anxiety into preparation. When the day finally arrived and one of his flights was indeed delayed, David's mental rehearsal helped him remain calm and composed. He had anticipated the possibility, allowing him to pivot to alternative plans without fear or frustration. Marcus Aurelius, a revered Stoic philosopher, believed that by imagining adversity, we diminish its power over us. When we foresee challenges, they become less daunting, almost familiar, making us more resilient in the face of genuine obstacles. This premeditation of adversity doesn't make us detached from happiness. It ensures that our well-being isn't shattered by life's unpredictability. Psychologically, negative visualization builds resilience and mental readiness. It isn't about dwelling on negativity, but enhancing our flexibility and adaptability. By rehearsing potential difficulties, we develop an emotional buffer, preventing a shock to our system when the unexpected occurs. This practice encourages tranquility without complacency, fostering a mindset prepared to address life's complexities with courage and poise. I invite you to incorporate negative visualization into your own life. Consider a looming task, event, or decision. Calmly imagine the various ways it might go wrong. How might you respond if things don't go as planned? What alternatives could you explore? Consider how this mental exercise can foster a sense of control and readiness, transforming anxiety into a powerful instrument of foresight and tranquility. This Stoic practice is not about predicting every possible hurdle, but about embracing the inevitability of uncertainty with open arms. By regularly engaging in negative visualization, we can fortify our minds, making us more resilient and serene as we face the ever-evolving landscape of life. As we move forward, let's hold this practice close, allowing it to empower us with the confidence to navigate whatever the road ahead may bring. With the next phase of the journey in sight, let's delve into the Stoic insight of impermanence and acceptance. Imagine life as a flowing river, continuously moving, never pausing for even a moment. This river represents the essence of impermanence, an undeniable truth that everything in life is ever-changing. In Stoicism, embracing this constant flux is pivotal to easing anxiety. By acknowledging that change is a natural part of existence, we allow ourselves to adapt more gracefully to the ebbs and flows of life. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, beautifully articulated this idea. He emphasized that life is in a perpetual state of transition. Nothing remains static. By accepting the transient nature of situations, we release ourselves from the chains of fear and uncertainty. Instead of resisting change, we learn to ride its waves, finding peace in its inevitability. Consider a time when a significant change caught you off guard. Maybe it was a career shift, a relationship ending, or an unexpected health scare. These are moments where life's unpredictability is keenly felt. By embracing the Stoic perspective of impermanence, such changes become less intimidating. Accepting that all things, both good and bad, are temporary frees us from the anxiety of clinging to what was or fearing what might be. Embracing impermanence empowers us to live fully in the present moment. This mindset gives us the courage to let go of the past, knowing it cannot be altered, and to face the future with calm acceptance. Imagine standing beside that river. Instead of fighting the current, you choose to swim with it, adapting to each twist and turn with a sense of calm assurance. This is the essence of Stoic acceptance. When we understand that life's uncertainties are not to be feared but embraced, we open ourselves to new possibilities. We cultivate resilience, facing challenges with the knowledge that they too shall pass. This acceptance liberates us, allowing us to focus on what truly matters. By integrating the Stoic insight of impermanence into our daily lives, we foster a mindset of peace and tranquility. So, the next time change approaches like a swift current, remember that river. Embrace its flow, accept its course, and find strength in the timeless Stoic wisdom that all things are in constant motion. As we transition to the next aspect of Stoic practices, let this acceptance guide us, steering us towards a more serene and resilient existence. Moving forward, the Stoic principle of living according to nature offers profound insights on achieving inner peace and reducing anxiety. Consider the story of Anna, who found herself perpetually stressed while living in a fast-paced city environment. She often felt disconnected and overwhelmed by the relentless demands of modern life. One day, seeking solace, Anna decided to spend some time in a small village nestled in the serene countryside. There, she observed the harmony in which the villagers lived with nature, waking with the sun and resting as it set, working in the fields and embracing the changing seasons without resistance. It was in this rhythm that Anna started aligning her life with nature, and this transformation brought her a deep sense of tranquility. This experience resonates deeply with the Stoic idea of living according to nature. This principle is about understanding and accepting both the natural world and human nature, not as separate entities but as a unified harmony. Marcus Aurelius, another revered Stoic thinker, often emphasized the importance of this alignment. He believed that tranquility resides in recognizing that we are a part of nature's vast tapestry. By choosing paths that resonate with the natural order, we find clarity and peace. Aligning oneself with nature doesn't necessarily mean retreating to the wilderness. Instead, it involves recognizing and acting in harmony with natural laws and personal values. Take, for instance, the simplicity of following nature's cues, rising with the dawn, savoring meals with gratitude, and allowing your body to rest as night falls. It's about listening to your own rhythm, understanding your needs, and responding to them naturally without forcing them into society's often hectic mold. This principle encourages mindfulness and introspection, helping us understand what truly matters. For Anna, this newfound harmony meant prioritizing time for self-reflection, simplifying her daily routines, and engaging in activities that nurtured both her body and soul. This alignment gradually reduced the anxiety she once felt, replacing it with a sense of balance and purpose. By living according to nature, we honor both the world around us and our intrinsic values. We reduce the noise of external pressures, focusing instead on the natural course of life. This approach doesn't just diminish anxiety, it fosters a deeper connection to oneself and the universe. So, let us take inspiration from Anna's journey and the teachings of Stoicism. May we strive to live more naturally, finding peace and balance in our lives amidst the chaos of the modern world. Moving forward, consider the practice of journaling for reflection, a powerful and direct method embraced by Stoics to process anxious thoughts. Picture a moment in the life of Daniel, a young professional facing mounting pressures at work. Each evening, his mind would race with worries, leaving him restless and overwhelmed. One day, inspired by the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, Daniel decided to start journaling as a way to untangle his thoughts. With a simple notebook in hand, he began to write down his daily experiences, emotions, and concerns. At first, the act of writing felt foreign, but gradually it became a source of solace and clarity. By articulating his thoughts, Daniel noticed patterns in his anxiety that he hadn't recognized before. He realized that many of his fears were based on assumptions and not actual events. Through journaling, he could confront these irrational fears, challenge their validity, and see them in a new light. This practice transformed his perception of anxiety, enabling him to reframe his thoughts with a more rational outlook. For those interested in adopting this Stoic practice, here's how you can begin your journaling journey. Start with setting aside a quiet time each day, perhaps in the morning or before bed, when you can reflect without interruptions. Begin by writing freely about your day, the emotions you felt, the situations that triggered anxiety, and why they might have had such an effect on you. Consider using prompts to guide your reflections, such as, "What uncontrollable factors am I worrying about?" or "How can I view today's challenges as opportunities for growth?" By doing this, you not only track your progress but also cultivate a practice of self-awareness and rational reflection. Additionally, remember that journaling isn't about recording every detail of your day, but rather about capturing insights and revelations that lead to personal growth. As you delve deeper into this habit, you might find that it brings a sense of peace and order to your thoughts, much like it did for Daniel. The act of writing helps externalize your concerns, making them more manageable and less daunting. Engaging in this practice regularly can foster resilience, reduce anxiety, and guide you toward a more balanced and thoughtful way of living. Embrace this tool as a gateway to deeper self-understanding and emotional balance. Encourage yourself to view journaling not only as an outlet for worries, but as a means to cultivate the Stoic virtues of wisdom and clarity in your daily life. By setting intentions and acting with purpose, you align your actions with your values, slowly transforming anxiety into a path of growth and tranquility. Now turning to the insight of mindfulness and present moment awareness, imagine Sarah, a young teacher burdened by the relentless demands of her job and the weight of unending expectations. Each day seemed like a race against time, filled with anxiety about upcoming tasks and responsibilities. One day, during a rare moment of quiet in her hectic schedule, Sarah stumbled upon the teachings of Epictetus, who emphasized the power of focusing on the present rather than getting lost in what has already happened or what is yet to come. Inspired by this philosophy, Sarah decided to experiment with a practice of mindfulness that went beyond mere awareness to include deliberate, rational thinking. As she began her day, she consciously chose to focus on one task at a time, giving her full attention to the present moment and the sensations accompanying it. This approach required her to engage actively with her thoughts, questioning whether her worries about the future were rational or merely products of her imagination. Through this practice, Sarah experienced a sense of calm she hadn't known before. The noise of anticipatory anxiety quieted, giving way to moments of genuine peace and improved concentration on her teaching. Her students noticed her newfound presence, bringing a more harmonious and engaging learning environment. The benefits of embracing this Stoic mindfulness were undeniable as her anxiety diminished and her productivity soared. For those keen to incorporate this approach, start by taking a few moments each day to engage in simple mindfulness exercises. Perhaps try a short meditation focusing on your breath, becoming aware of each inhale and exhale, allowing your mind to settle into the present. Alternatively, you might opt for mindful walking, where each step brings your awareness back to the present, grounding you in the simplicity of the action. Another effective strategy involves practicing gratitude. By taking a moment to appreciate what is present in your life, you anchor your mind in the here and now, fostering contentment and reducing anxious thoughts about what may or may not happen. As you cultivate this mindful awareness, remember it is not just about noticing your surroundings, but also about engaging with your thoughts and emotions rationally. Challenge the validity of your worries and allow yourself to release those that are unfounded. This practice, embraced consistently, can transform your relationship with anxiety, guiding you toward a life marked by focus and tranquility. As the next phase of the journey unfolds, let's explore the transformative power of practicing virtue and excellence in overcoming anxiety. Consider the story of Alex, an entrepreneur faced with the unpredictability and stresses that often accompany running a business. Meetings, deadlines, and the constant need for innovation created an environment ripe for anxiety. However, Alex found solace and strength in the Stoic principle of focusing on personal virtue as a path to peace. Inspired by the teachings of Seneca, who famously said, "The good life is one lived in harmony with nature's laws," Alex began to shift focus from external pressures to internal values. Courage, wisdom, and justice became guiding lights, each day starting with a commitment to live by these virtues. Courage allowed Alex to face fears head-on, embracing challenges rather than being paralyzed by them. Wisdom provided the clarity needed to prioritize tasks, ensuring decisions aligned with deeper values rather than fleeting concerns. Justice brought a sense of fairness and equity into every interaction, fostering trust and stability in the workplace. This pursuit of excellence wasn't about perfection, but about striving to be the best version of oneself. Alex discovered that by concentrating on virtues, external circumstances lost their grip on causing anxiety. Instead, a new tranquility emerged, fueled by the certainty of acting according to one's principles. Seneca's wisdom, stating, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality," echoed in Alex's mind, reinforcing the idea that inner peace is attainable through self-mastery and virtue. For those watching, consider identifying virtues that resonate with you. Reflect on how courage could help tackle personal fears or how wisdom might guide daily choices. Ask yourself where justice could bring harmony to your relationships. These virtues, when practiced diligently, create a foundation of strength that anxiety struggles to penetrate. Incorporating virtue into daily life doesn't have to be grandiose. Simple acts like showing kindness to a stranger, facing a difficult conversation with honesty or choosing patience over frustration can be profound. Over time, these small moments compound, leading to significant changes in character and perception. As you cultivate these virtues, you'll likely notice a reduction in anxiety, replaced by a sense of fulfillment and peace. By embracing the Stoic principle of virtuous living, you not only enhance your own well-being but also positively impact those around you, turning the pursuit of personal excellence into a collective journey toward a more peaceful existence. As you reflect on these ideas, consider this a stepping stone toward transforming anxiety into a catalyst for personal growth and contentment. With the next phase of the journey in sight, let's delve into the Stoic practice of voluntary discomfort, a powerful tool for building resilience and reducing anxiety. Picture Emma, a young professional feeling overwhelmed by the unpredictability of the future. Each new hurdle seemed to amplify her anxiety, creating a cycle of worry that was hard to break. But by embracing voluntary discomfort, Emma began to transform her perspective and her fortitude. Voluntary discomfort is about deliberately stepping into situations that are challenging yet manageable, to train our minds and bodies to handle life's inevitable difficulties with grace and strength. Consider the simple yet profound act of taking cold showers. Initially, the shock to the system may feel unbearable, but over time, as Emma pushed herself to endure the discomfort, she noticed a shift. The cold water became a metaphor for life's unexpected challenges, teaching her to embrace discomfort and build mental toughness. Then there's the practice of fasting, another form of voluntary discomfort that Emma adopted. By abstaining from food for a set period, she learned to manage her desires and focus on what truly matters, rather than giving in to immediate gratification. This not only strengthened her discipline but also provided a clearer understanding of her body's signals and limits, making her more resilient to the pressures of daily life. These practices teach us that while comfort can be enticing, it's through experiencing discomfort that we truly grow. Psychological benefits include enhanced stress management and a reduction in anxiety about future hardships. By regularly exposing ourselves to controlled difficulties, we become less reactive to unforeseen stressors, cultivating a calm and stable mindset. For those watching, consider trying voluntary discomfort in small, manageable ways. Start with cold showers or intermittent fasting, or perhaps take a different route and skip the elevator for the stairs. These exercises are not about self-punishment, but about embracing brief moments of discomfort to prepare for life's bigger challenges. The journey towards resilience is a personal one, and voluntary discomfort offers a means to build inner strength. As Emma discovered, this practice is transformative, fostering a courage that permeates other aspects of life. By pushing our boundaries, we not only enhance our capacity to handle stress, but also diminish the power that anxiety holds over us. As you reflect on these concepts, remember that each step you take towards discomfort is a step towards empowerment. Becoming comfortable with discomfort is not only a Stoic exercise but a life skill, equipping you to navigate adversity with confidence and a sense of calm. As the next challenge unfolds, we shift our focus to the insight of gratitude and contentment, a powerful antidote to anxiety that has been cherished by Stoics for centuries. Picture Sophie, a writer navigating the turbulent seas of uncertainty in her career. Facing numerous rejections, she found herself lost in a storm of self-doubt and dissatisfaction. But everything changed on an ordinary day when she stumbled upon the teachings of Marcus Aurelius. His reflections on gratitude as a pathway to inner peace resonated deeply within her. She decided to embrace gratitude not as a lofty ideal but as a daily practice. Sophie began by keeping a simple gratitude journal. Each morning, she would list 3 things she was grateful for. It could be as small as a warm cup of tea or as significant as the support of loved ones. Over time, she noticed a shift. The fog of discontent slowly lifted, replaced by a clearer vision of what truly mattered in her life. The act of acknowledging her blessings redirected her focus from what was lacking to what was abundant. This simple practice not only lightened her spirit, but also fortified her against the anxieties of her career path. The Stoics, including Marcus Aurelius, believed that cultivating a mindset of gratitude could counter the dissatisfaction that often fuels anxiety. They taught that by appreciating what we have, we gain a sense of contentment that anchors us amid life's uncertainties. Gratitude turns the mind away from longing and towards fulfillment, reducing the power of anxiety. To foster gratitude effectively, one can start by acknowledging both big and small blessings regularly. Engaging in mindful reflections or meditation that focus on gratitude can also deepen this practice. Sharing gratitude with others, either through words or actions, can amplify its effects, spreading positivity in both personal and professional realms. For those watching, take a moment to reflect on your own sources of gratitude. Consider those everyday moments or people who bring joy into your life. By recognizing and appreciating these aspects, a shift toward contentment and away from anxiety can begin. Remember, gratitude is not merely a reaction to external circumstances, but a choice to acknowledge and cherish what is already within reach. In embracing gratitude, Sophie discovered a newfound resilience, one that allowed her to face the uncertainties of life with a quiet confidence. This insight invites all of us to see gratitude as more than a fleeting emotion, but as a steady anchor that offers solace amidst the chaos. As you navigate your own journey, let gratitude light your path, leading you towards a greater sense of peace and fulfillment. As the sun rises on the next chapter, we arrive at the conclusion of our exploration into overcoming anxiety through Stoic practices. From understanding anxiety in our modern lives to embracing the Stoic principles like the Dichotomy of Control, negative visualization, and living according to nature, we've journeyed through timeless wisdom that offers practical solutions. Reflecting on insights such as impermanence and gratitude, we've seen how these concepts can reshape our perspectives and decrease anxiety. Each practice and insight serves as a tool to fortify the mind against the storms of life. In embracing the dichotomy of control, we learn that peace arises from focusing on what we can change. Negative visualization prepares us for life's uncertainties, transforming fear into resilience. Living in alignment with nature and practicing virtue guide us towards a harmonious existence. Meanwhile, journaling and mindfulness anchor us in the present moment, reducing worries about the past or future. Finally, gratitude stands as a powerful antidote to anxiety, reminding us of the abundance already present in our lives. These Stoic practices not only provide philosophical grounding, but also practical strategies to enhance personal resilience. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius, who reminded us that the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. This profound insight invites us to take responsibility for our mental landscape, guiding us toward a life of tranquility amidst chaos. As we conclude, take a moment to reflect on how these teachings can be integrated into your daily life. Consider the areas where anxiety creeps in and how Stoic practices might offer solace and strength. By embracing these principles, you're not just combating anxiety, you're cultivating a life of virtue, peace, and fulfillment. We hope this journey through Stoicism has been insightful and empowering as you navigate your own path. If you found value in this discussion, please subscribe to our channel and share your thoughts in the comments. Your engagement not only helps our community grow, but also fosters a shared exploration of Stoic wisdom. Thank you for joining us, and may the Stoic path illuminate your journey towards a serene and fulfilled life.